In this short video, we will go over the slope formula, try two different practice problems. So the slope formula, if you have 2 points, first point, we're going to just call it what? x1, y1, and the second point, we'll just call it x2, y2. We can find the slope between these 2 points by subtracting their y values on top of the fraction and subtracting their x values in the bottom of the fraction. Okay, we call that change in y over change in x, rise over run. So we're going to have to do some subtracting, okay? We're going to have to do some subtracting. But remember, we're subtracting the y's on top and we're subtracting the x's in the bottom, okay? So if you have an ordered pair, remember that the first number that you see in the ordered pair is always the x coordinate. The second number that you see is the y coordinate, okay? Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and start the first one. So find the slope of the line passing through the given points. Here's the example. You have to subtract the y values and put it on top. Let me circle or highlight the y values. The two y values are -2 and +1. So you're going to have to subtract -2 minus 1. So let me write that down. -2 minus 1 on top of the fraction. Now in the bottom of the fraction, I'm going to subtract 2 minus -4. So look at this. I have to do 2 minus -4. Aha. So we have to be very careful with signs here. Okay. The numerator is going to be -3. The denominator is 2 plus 4, right? Double negative. So this fraction turns into -3 over 6. And what I see is both 3 and 6 are divisible by 3. So let's go ahead and simplify this fraction. Our final answer is -1/2. So that's how you find the slope, by subtracting the y values on top, subtracting the x values in the bottom, and just simplifying that fraction. Let me try another one, okay? But I also want to show you, we are allowed to use a scientific calculator in our class. So if you guys want to use, if you just set it up, hold on a second. Here's a calculator that I have. If you know how to set it up, hold on. I'll show you what I type in. You can just type in, let me click on the fraction button. Fraction button. On top of the fraction, let me do -2 minus 1. The bottom of the fraction, let me do 2 minus -4. And that comes out to be -0.5, which I will convert it into a fraction, and they're going to give us -1/2. So if you want to just check your answer, you can use scientific calculator if you want to, okay? Let me do one more. Oh, I think I'm going to use a calculator for that fraction one. All right, but the rule's still the same. You subtract the y's and put that on top. I'm going to circle or highlight the y values. Y values are 17. The y values are the numbers that comes after the comma, right? And 2. So on top of the fraction, do 17 minus 2. In the bottom of the fraction, you're going to have to do -3 minus the other x value of 3 over 4. Okay? I'll go ahead and use, well, you know what? Yeah, I will. I'll just go ahead, and I have a scientific calculator right here that I can use. All right, hold on. I'll go ahead and use this fraction bar. So what I'm typing is 17 minus 2. So the numerator is simply 15. But I just didn't want to deal with that denominator. The denominator is -3 minus 3 over 4. That comes out to be -4. So the slope is -4. And I'll just make a note because some people just look at the notes instead of watching the videos. I'll go ahead and say, I used my scientific calculator here. But that's it for this short review video of finding slope of two lines. Make sure to subtract the y's and put it on top, and subtract the x values and put it in the bottom, and feel free to use your scientific calculator if you want to simplify your answer further, okay? So that's it. I'll stop this recording now.